The Las Vegas Raiders did what we thought they shouldn't do and went out and beat the New Orleans Saints. Now, I'm done with the tank talk because I think that we've all kind of come to the realization that it doesn't matter what position that the Raiders are in drafting, anything can happen. A player can be either really good or really bad, and so the Raiders got their second. They're on a 2-game winning streak right now with Antonio Pierce and them looking like they might have figured it out. But the latest one coming against the Saints, where yeah, they had some injuries, and I think that there's definitely some things to learn from this one. But hey, a win is a win, especially in the NFL, and we're going to go through all of it in our latest editions of Standouts and Fizzouts. Now, obviously, everybody has their own editions of winners and losers, risers and fallers. Ours is Standouts and Fizzouts. Standouts because of players that stood out, and Fizzouts because of pop. Now, usually we have a pop in this. I forgot. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. But at the same time, let us know what kind of pop you guys drink in the comment section down below. Is it Coke, Pepsi, that Diet Dr. Thunder, Diet Dr. Medu, or whatever it is that you guys drink? Usually we do coffee as well, but a little bit too excited to be drinking coffee this time of the day. But overall, let's jump into it for the standouts against the Saints. So first off, I mean, Aiden O'Connell played arguably his best game of the year. And honestly, I think that this is just a amalgamation of everything that's kind of coming together for him. 20 of 35 for 242 and 2 touchdowns. Had some just absolute cojones on a couple of throws and was absolutely huge for the Raiders. Also, a standout, if you ask me, was Antonio Pierce. Again, I understand that sometimes you may or may not be able to do some things. Like you may not be able to hold on to a job at this current moment in time, but hey, you coached your team to a win. It did not seem like this team was out of control in any capacity against the Saints, and they absolutely got it done. Antonio Pierce, you are a winner. Amir Abdullah, I love me some Amir Abdullah. So he had 115 yards on the ground on 20 carries. He also had 3 catches for 32 yards. Like, Amir Abdullah might be it. Like, maybe we roll with Amir Abdullah next year. I don't know. But overall, he was very solid today. The offensive line, they played their best game of the season. Aiden O'Connell was only sacked one time, and really that was honestly his fault. He didn't step up enough in the pocket, and it was fantastic for this offensive line. It got things done in the running game. It gave Aiden O'Connell a little bit of time, and things were pretty good today. Alexander Madison also having that kind of splitting the load between Amir Abdullah, 10 carries for 32 yards, also had a catch for 6 yards, so giving a little bit of something to in the reserve back roll. The defense was absolutely fantastic today. Held the Saints to only 10 points. And again, I know that it's only essentially the practice squad for the Saints. But hey, what would you rather him do? Get let up 48 points? Yeah, that's what I thought. So great job by the defense. Brock Bowers being the now setting the record for the most receptions by a Raiders receiver in team history. Also being Mike Ditka's record there, which is good to see. 7 for 77 for Brock Bowers. That was good. Also, Jacoby Myers went 5 for 61 in a tutty. Trey Tucker also got a touchdown. He was 2 of 24 today. And then also Terrace Marshall Jr. had that 28-yard catch from Aiden O'Connell, just really getting out there and contributing to this win. Robert Spillane led the team in tackles today with 8. Also had that sack. He was flying all over the place. That was awesome. Jack Jones had that pick, that diving interception. It looks like Jack Jones might now have a little bit of his swagger back, which is really good to see. As well as Adam Butler made a couple of nice stops in the running game. Also had half a sack. And just this defensive line got after it today. Speaking of defensive line, Tyree Wilson got himself half a sack as well. Looked really good in some pass rush snaps. Andre Carter II, who we actually shouted out and said that he could get some snaps and really be a stud for the Raiders. And hey, look at him. He already got a half a sack. It's good to see. Thomas Harper got that interception at the end there and also was pretty good in coverage. Caleb Von Chason had himself a sack as well. And like we said, he has been separating himself at least to be a, maybe even just a reserve pass rusher next year. Could be good to see. And then finally to Cameron Richardson, just what you saw from him. It's been a rough go for Cameron Richardson, having to go up against quality NFL talent, but he went out there today, and yes, there were some times where he got, but he got more than he got. If you're a Marshawn Lynch fan. But anyway, that was really good to see from him. As far as the fizzouts, again, the Raiders were pretty much in control of this one, so that was really good to see. So Aiden O'Connell taking sacks in the red zone, the Cameron Jordan sack there, where if he would have stepped up in the pocket, I think that DJ Glaze would have had enough of Cameron Jordan to be able to push him out of the play, and then at the least maybe you just throw it away, but it is what it is there. Trayvon Morig, the run defense. So there was a play where I think it was on Rattler's 28-yard run where it was a tackle read for Kayvon Chason. He read the play perfectly, and I think Kayvon Chason's job on that particular play was the running back, which he went and got, and Trayvon Moehrig was supposed to fill on defense and did not make that play. Now, if it's switched and that is Kayvon Chason's play, I digress here, but that particular play, it looked like that was, it was the biggest play of the day for the Saints, but it was one of those things where I just think it was a small miscommunication. Also, running on third medium, I understand that we want to catch the opposing team off balance here, but come on, let's air this thing out, even though it did work out for that Amir Abdullah 3rd and 8 run, which was good to see. But overall, hey, a win is a win, and make no mistake, Antonio Pierce is a winner in this. Now, it's enough to save his job. I don't know, but I would much rather have the Raiders put one in the win column and continue to go in with a little bit of momentum heading into 2025. But overall, let us know what you guys think about our latest edition of Standouts and Fizzouts for the Las Vegas Raiders. Coke, pop, comment section below. Let us know what kind of pop you guys drink, and we'll see you on the next video.